Hey everybody, this is KJ coming to you one more time for December 31st. This is just conversation. Um, Something was on my mind as, you see a lot on the ID channel and lately on the news, like I think yesterday or the day before, some guy killed his girlfriend and two of her kids and her mother. And so it got me to thinking about this because I have a little few tidbits of wisdom to offer as far as, my opinion on these things. When I was in my early 20s, I had a boyfriend. He was trying to bum rush me, and I found out that he was a person that did domestic violence, as he beat me up once. And I moved everything out but my clothing and some albums, and I had a cat. But I gave him another chance. And I didn't move any furniture or anything because I left like right away, but I gave him another chance. So then, after a few months went by, then I could see it creeping back into him, doing things that really frightened me and scared me and had me trying to talk my way out of stuff. And he talking about emotional turmoil, trying to separate me from my family, just all types of, domestic abuse type things. And so one day he left for a couple hours and I left him in one. There was a guy downstairs. He asked me what I was doing because, see, if I would have said the wrong thing, then he would have called Harry up. Harry was his name. He would have called him up and told him. So I told him, because I had like about 8 bags, big old hefty bags of clothes and a bunch of crap that I was trying to get out in a hurry, putting them in a cab. And so he asked me where I was going, and I told him I was going to do laundry. But I was leaving Harry because he wasn't going to get that chance to hit me again. And so I did leave him. And I saw him on the street, I saw him on the street like a few months, 5-6 months after that. And he said he really loved me. And I was like, well, I wonder what you do to people that you hate, because it felt like hate to me. But anyway, I was just wanting to offer some tidbits of wisdom. I've been married to my husband for 31 years, and so I'm not going to say he didn't try it in his young days, but he learned quickly. A lot of them don't learn. They just stay the same. Some learn, but most of them don't. But anyway, I've been married 31 years. I don't deal with domestic violence or anything. I am a police calling bee, as I've been called, and that's how I handle things. But my tidbit that I wanted to offer is, I'm offering it because I believe that I was in the single world ever again, that, hey, I would have to do background checks and I would have to do a longer courtship. But by the time you do a longer courtship, it might be a little late. So I suggest background checks because I believe it will catch the majority of stuff in the beginning, so you don't be wasting your time getting his hopes up high, because he could be a child molester, he could have all kind of financial problems, he could be a domestic abuser, and a lot of times you will catch that in a background check. And so a lot of times they try to hurry up and bum rush you. It's because they don't want you to see the true them, the true self, their true self, because they have secrets and they have things to hide and they don't want you to know that. And so then by the time you all married and whatever in turmoil, or if you get pregnant or anything, then there you go, you're in misery and tied down. At least he's threatening to kill you every time you try to leave. So I think background checks will help with a lot of that. It will help males and females the same, even though mostly this affects women. It does at times affects men. Men and women can take advantage of somebody who is like this woman that got murdered the last few days ago. Her husband had a 6-year battle with cancer, and so she was vulnerable. And people like to take advantage of vulnerabilities. And so that's why I say, Instead of being bum rushed, just try to be wise and do the background check. And I think in a lot of cases that would just save you a lot of heartbreak, a lot of grief, and turmoil when it comes time to the opposite sex. And this is KJ's opinion, signing off. Happy 2019 to everyone. All right, bye. Thumbs up the video, subscribe, comment, and talk to you later. See ya.